So I just got done watching Smile 2. Here's my initial reaction. This movie is not a horror cheesy movie. I swear it felt like it was a film. The director, the performances, and the cinematography, man, everyone was flexing. The writers, they were flexing the hell out of their skills. Let's start off with the positive. That opening sequence with Kyle Gallner was great, was fantastic. Once again, the cinematography in that opening sequence hooks you in. You're like, man, am I watching something out of like just a, you guys, I had to search the cinematographer. I'm like, man, who is this dude? This dude is flexing right now. The performance by Naomi Scott was fantastic, but it's not only the fact that she's playing this troubled past pop star, but it's when she's going through all the things with the smiling demon, I guess, or entity. It's pure chaos. It's pure fear in her eyes and in her performance that you're just like, sweetie, God, I am so sorry this is happening to you. The jump scares were great, but it's not about mostly the jump scares. The jump scares were great, but it's the unsettling thing that those sequences when someone's just that, because it just seems the director does a good job in like putting these people right in your face, staring right at you. And it's like they're transferring this spirit. It's weird, man. You're just kind of like unsettled. You're like, all right, can we take this dude out of my face? Take this dude out of my face. The sequences of moments were dread, were fearful. Man, there's so many great moments in here I wish I could just tell you guys about, but it's spoilers, but they're great moments. I'll just start off by saying there's that mirror sequence. You'll know what I'm talking about. I'm trying to think of other positives. Oh, the visual effects and the special effects. There's moments in here that the blood and gore, it's sudden and it's brutal and it's bloody and gory. Like when the first thing happens that involves blood and gore, you're like, holy shit. You didn't expect it to happen. It is bloody. It is truly gory. Nothing like Terrifier, obviously, but it's way more than you expected it to be. But it's not like in a way of, it's not in a way of just trying to get you ready to throw up or anything. It's just, I think it's reasoning behind it is to just show you how brutal this thing can be. And it is brutal. The entity itself is just one of the most dangerous in cinema history, I could feel like. It's up there. This thing is dangerous. It can just manipulate you, destroy you. It's just the slow descension. It is to the point that you get out of there exhausted because you're feeling every bit of pain that she was going through. A positive for me, but I can tell this is kind of divisive for many, but for me it was a positive, that ending. I can't wait for part 3. That ending was insane. And then to the negatives. I barely have any negatives. The negatives is basically a couple of slow moments. The runtime, felt it was a bit too long. And not mostly a negative, but it's something that many people, I can understand why. I'll say this movie is just pure, it's horror. It is dread. It is mentally exhausting. It is gory. So if you're not into something like a psychological, bloody horror movie, then it's saying for you. But other than that, my rating is about an 86%. This might be in my top 10 of movies this year. I will be seeing Wicked and Gladiator at some point, but right now, as we speak, it's definitely in my top 10s. Smile 2 was not a movie. It was a film. Appreciate you guys. Let me know if you've seen it. Let me know what you guys think.